Hi, Auburn family. As we get ready to celebrate Sabbath, I want to ask you a question. Have you ever made a promise that you couldn't keep? Have you ever said something that you didn't fulfill? I want to bring you to the book of Matthew chapter 28 as we highlight the resurrection of Jesus here. It says that after the Sabbath on the first day of the week, as it began to dawn, that Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake, and an angel of the Lord descended from heaven, and it came and it rolled back that stone. And as they stood there all amazed, verse 5, it says, the angel answered and said to the women, do not be afraid, for I know that you seek Jesus who was crucified. He is not here, for he is risen. And then the angel says this, as he said. As he said. What has God said for us in these uncertain times, in the midst of this pandemic, with this virus that's tormenting not only our state, our country, but the world at large, and the financial crisis that almost seems to be looming in the wake of all this? In the midst of all that is taking place, what Jesus has said he'll do, he's done it. Just as it was recorded here that he was going to die, he will remain in the grave, and on the third day, he was going to rise again. As Jesus spoke those words, in the midst of all the turmoil that is taking place in this world, here in John chapter 14, Jesus says these words, beginning in verse 25, these things I have spoken to you while being present with you. Here's a Bible promise that Jesus has said, but the Helper, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, he will teach you all things and will bring to your remembrance all things that I said to you. And then listen to these words. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let it be afraid. On this beautiful campus, while I hear the birds chirping and these beautiful tulips and the grass freshly mowed, as all those things that will happen in this world, Isaiah promises here that in Isaiah 40 verse 8, the grass withers, the flowers will fade, but the word of our God stands forever. May you be encouraged. Spend a little time in his word and find out what Jesus has promised you. Blessings to you all.